this storm could go a lot of different ways, right?
Yeah, it's just looking more and more likely that it's going to be a snowmaker for us. So let's go outside. First and foremost, we'll show you the picture right now. And well south of the city, we've got some snowflakes flying around. But in the city, if you look north, it's a little bit of a brighter sky. Otherwise, clouds overhead, getting ramped up and ready. 38 degrees, your high temperature of the day, and that's where you rest right now. This is important to talk about the high temperature of the day. 38, okay? The last snowstorm that we had, the day before the storm, it was 47, almost 10 degrees warmer. So we are setting the table, if you will. And right now, again, it looks like we see snow in the city and some sleet in the city right now. We don't. Somerset County, about the closest area to New York City, with some snow actually falling through the air and making its way down to the surface. Bigger picture is going to show you the elements that we're watching. It's really not what's over us right now. It's back here around Kentucky. This low is going to sort of swoop down towards the outer banks. Once it hits the Atlantic Ocean, it's going to gather some energy, right? Then it's going to travel up the eastern seaboard. It's actually going to combine a bit with the system that we see out there right now and become a bigger player for us. If you time everything out, okay, dry air in place right now, eroding that northern edge here, really, you know, as you go through the nighttime hours, I don't think precipitation is going to be a huge threat. By 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, early commuters, it's starting up out there. This is not the heaviest stuff. Could see some sleet out there well south of the city into Ocean County, maybe some rain, southern portions of Ocean County. That's 6 a.m. All right? Now you get to about 11 a.m. I think the window to see the heaviest snowfall would be 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And depicted here by this dark blue, right over New York City, stretching up towards Fairfield County, back into central Jersey. That's 11 a.m. As you go through the day, you'll see pockets of that develop all over the place. This is 6 p.m., another pocket basically right over the city as well. And then you get into the nighttime hours and into the overnight hours, and by the time you get to 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, basically winding down with some leftover snow showers out there. All right, where does my confidence lie with this most recent storm? And I love it. Go back to that desk, and Maurice's going to say, so what are the chances of this being a bust? Here's the deal. Here's how I see it working out. There is going to be a nor'easter in our area tomorrow. I'm certain of that. Snow, okay, it's not going to all be snow, but the snow that we pick up is going to be heavy and wet. The PM commute is going to be worse than the morning commute. Coastal flooding will be an issue if you live along the coast. How much snow? I'm calling 6 to 10 inches or more for the bulk of the area. They'll get smaller as you go well to the north. And also, it could be some pockets where you see that 3 to 6. I'd even say maybe some parts of the city with that heat island effect that the city generates because the subway underneath the ground. I'll tell you, for New York City, bigger totals will be on the grassy surfaces in Central Park than you'll actually see on the roadways. But it could very well overwhelm everything. We go 6 to 10 inches or more for the bulk of the area. Impacts: heavy snow, strong winds, coastal flooding. And look at this. You got to talk about downed trees and power outages again. Our poor trees have been through 3 nor'easters in 20 days, and here comes the 4th. So even the strongest trees, those roots are being weakened back and forth, back and forth. So it's a concern out there. And plus, you put some heavy, wet snow on top of it. So it is a tough day tomorrow. That's your first full day of spring, by the way, KJ. Hope you enjoy it out there. Yeah. 42 Thursday, 45 Friday. Then we look at Sunday. Sunday showing signs of another storm that's possibly developing.
There's still time to cancel your plans.